Hello viewers, Maskwelase, very good evening. Welcome to Africa and Beyond Television Network. My name is Ronald Wekwamakusha. So there are issues which are being raised in the public domain. A lot of people are asking these questions publicly and privately. And they're asking, saying, can we have a possibility where we are going to have Nelson Chamisa and Kasukuwere working together to depose Emmerson Mnangagwa in 2023. So we have seen also people like Godfrey Senengamu. We have seen him coming live and coming publicly, having a press conference, speaking about Nelson Chamisa and Kasukuwere working together to remove Emmerson Mnangagwa. So I want to play his this video so that we get the foundation of this case. Then we get to the conclusion.
At the moment, we are not gonna consider an upset and deliver Zimbabweans from where we find ourselves in. There are only two people at the moment. And we have taken our rightful place. To mobilize 10%. And these two people are Nelson Chamisa and Kasukuwere. There are two people who can take Zimbabweans out of this situation. Nelson Chamisa and Kasukuwere.
So this is Godfrey Senengamu speaking. Then let me go to another audio which he defended his position, which he explained why he see it in such a way.
Hi, comrade, how are you? Oh, well, fine. People have a right to have different views on what I proposed, different opinions on what I said. That's very, very normal. You cannot expect everyone to see things the way you do or to appreciate your vision when you have not fully shared with them. So people who have questions over what I said about Advocate Chamisa and what I said about Comrade Kasukuwere, I don't blame them because politics ZU has been too toxic for a long time. The polarization that we find ourselves in has been with us for too long. So people accept kuna munhu anobelonga to another party achitadza kuappreciate the capabilities and the strength dzemunhu anobelonga to another political party. People expect me to be at loggerheads with Advocate Chamisa, to say a lot of bad things about Comrade Kasukuwere and everyone else. But, well, for me, I'm now above that. We have been in that kind of politics for quite too long. And it is the reason why Zimbabwe is in this mess. The best brains are not restricted to a political party. You can have the best brains in MDC, in Triple C, in FIS, in ZANU-PF, and outside all those political parties. And you can have people coming up with better visions and better proposals outside your institution. So what I simply did was to say out the truth. You see, I cannot lie to myself that I am yet big politically as Advocate Chamisa. That's not true. I cannot say I'm yet big politically as Comrade Kasukuwere. That's not true. Acknowledging someone's strengths and capabilities, and ingave problem. We are a small party. We are just starting, and we have to look at our strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats, and also look at it this way. It's also at NAC form a party just because we want. I want to be a president. For me, it's not about being a president, but it's because we think that there is a better way of doing things. I think that pane ma-issues anoda kupushwa and pane zvinhu zvinofanira kuti zviitwe muzimbabwe zvekuti zvinhu izvozvo zvikatoitwa, my dear sister, even reason yekuramba ndiri mu-opposition politics ndei kana even kuramba ndiri mu-politics ndeyei. I don't want to be a politician for my whole lifetime. I have certain things that I want to see happening in terms of corruption, in terms of empowerment, in terms of governance systems and culture, governance culture, and a number of things that I want to see changing for the better. Why should I remain a politician? So I don't care if that is going to be achieved in Nelson Chamisa, if that is going to be achieved in Kasukuwere or na Love Maduku, I don't care. And I have no problems in supporting someone or working with someone or working under someone. I don't care about that, because for me, it's not about the position or what I will get out of any arrangement. I'm not a mercenary. I'm not a political entrepreneur. I'm in politics because I believe that the Zimbabweans deserve better. And there is a better way of doing things. Saka vanhu vari kuti why usiri kuzvikampenera, why uri kuti vamwe vanhu well, inini I have a right to do things the way I think ndozviri right. Vamwe vanofunga kuti even aine 5,000 people vanomutera vanofanira kumira paupresident. It's their right, ngavamire zvavo. But inini I've said our target is 10% of the vote, which is 500,000 out of 5 million voters, the 2023. And that 10% haitipi president. So tinotambisirei munyu kurunga matatya. Why should we waste our effort nekungonzi notsenenga akamira kukwidza pa president, knowing very well that 10% will not give us the presidency? So it's not necessarily about us wanting to acquire power or to be up there, but it's about the collective interests, the common interests of the Zimbabweans, economically, socially, and politically, they achieve. And this is what I'm simply doing. So, I have a problem najo. Well, ndinovashuvira kuti dai vakasira kupora, but well, ngavarambe vachiitawo zvavari kuita zvavanofungira kuti no zvinovabatsira.
So this was Godfrey Senengam. He was backing his point when he said Nelson Chamisa and Xavier Kasukuwere should work together. And I want to highlight a few problems here. There is nothing wrong with the Zimbabweans working together to achieve a common goal. There is nothing wrong with advocates Nelson Chamisa and Xavier Kasukuwere working together for a common cause. But there is everything wrong with how they may want to do it. Reason being, the first question is, who is going to be the president? That is where you begin to see the problem. Who is going to be the president? That's where you begin to see the problem, because Xavier Kasukuwere believes that he can be a president. Nelson Chamisa believes that he can be a president. And that is going to be a very difficult issue, because Xavier Kasukuwere is now in his 50s. Is Xavier Kasukuwere comfortable to be a vice president of Nelson Chamisa for 2 terms? Is he comfortable with that? That is a question we need answers. Is Nelson Chamisa comfortable to be a vice president of Xavier Kasukuwere for 2 terms? You see, these are the issues here. There are people like Professor Jonathan Moore. We have been attacking Nelson Chamisa left, right, and center. Jonathan Moore cannot be trusted by anybody. Is Xavier Kasukuwere going to bring them on board when he is to unite with Chamisa for anything? That is another issue which needs to be addressed. Then let's go to the issue of ZANU-PF. Xavier Kasukuwere is fighting to get back into ZANU-PF. He claims that he's still ZANU-PF, which means ZANU-PF as a system, it does have its own weaknesses of corruption, a systematic corruption cancer which is within ZANU-PF, which means anything which has to do with ZANU-PF can never be considered or can never be accepted by any progressive Zimbabwean. Which means if Nelson Chamisa says, I want to join or to hands with Xavier Kasukuwere We need to understand what is going to happen to ZANU-PF, because Xavier Kasukuwere is saying, I'm still a ZANU-PF member, there are plans for him to come back to ZANU-PF. Actually, there are people who are campaigning for him to take over from Mnangagwa, which means right now, the vision of Xavier Kasukuwere is to go to the ZANU-PF Congress and replace Emmerson Mnangagwa there. That is a different vision with that of Advocate Nelson Chamisa, who is fighting to win an election. Which means if on the last minute ZANU-PF selects Xavier Kasukuwere as their candidate, what is going to happen between Nelson Chamisa and Xavier Kasukuwere? It means Nelson Chamisa, they will destroy that pact they would have built, and they will separate again. So these are the issues, the problems surrounding this discussion of having Xavier Kasukuwere and Nelson Chamisa working together. You cannot. This, I don't believe that this can work. In any way, I don't believe that this can work. I believe that maybe if Xavier Kasukuwere is to form his own political party, he is to mobilize to say, vote for Nelson Chamisa. Maybe if Xavier Kasukuwere goes to contest as an MP and he pushes for Chamisa as a presidential candidate, maybe that situation, if that is what they want, to have their own political party, but to back Nelson Chamisa as the presidential candidate, maybe it may work. Not to have Xavier Kasukuwere and Nelson Chamisa in the same room planning for a government. I don't believe that is going to work. I personally don't believe that is going to work. So maybe if there is to have a coalition, if they are to have a coalition at a later stage, they need each person to independently contest. Then after the elections, people might consider having a united government. That is, if the outcomes of those elections allows that. That is, if Xavier Kasukuwere is to push for the Nelson Chamisa presidency. Because at this juncture, I don't believe that Xavier Kasukuwere outside ZANU-PF, he does have people. Because he has been in the diaspora, he has been quiet for a very long time. We have not seen him. So he is not in the picture right now. He is only there on Twitter. He looks as if he is afraid. So I have tried to bring the Xavier Kasukuwere boys here so that we ask them questions, and some of them, they are not forthcoming, they are not willing to come here. So I believe that it's good for Xavier Kasukuwere maybe to back Nelson Chamisa, but not with an intention or with an expectation of anything. If Nelson Chamisa then decides to give him something, it will be so. But I don't believe that these two guys can go to an election side by side. That's my belief. I don't know. I'm going to take a few comments here. Everest Simao and say Apo, thank you very much for coming. And Chamisa is the ocean. All rivers must venture in. So I believe that Everest Simao believes that if Xavier Kasukuwere wants to join Nelson Chamisa, he can. Is that what you mean, Everest? Can you please clarify? Is it safe for Xavier Kasukuwere to join Nelson Chamisa at this juncture? And what position can Xavier Kasukuwere occupy if he is to join CCC? Because the problem is that there is no way you are going to see these people joining without them wanting positions. They will join and they want positions. So that is the question. Which position should he occupy if he is to join? And is that not going to give us problems at a later stage? Chamisa is the main man. Yes, Chamisa is the main man because he does have a following, he does have a vision, and that is the person we believe in, the person we trust. We have been in this for a very long time, and we need new people on board. We don't need recycled people. Kasukuwere just, it's possible. Since CCC party is a party for everyone. Okay, Ndoma Wenra Chief Kwenzi. Okay, Anzi na Matamanda Beatrice Koko. Nelson Chamisa is the main actor in Zimbabwe opposition political parties. Yeah. And the question is, are we going to have these people allowing Nelson Chamisa to lead them? Because that is the problem with people like Jonathan Moore. They want to dictate everything. And they have begun to show their traits. We have seen this happening. The likes of Wana Kudakwashe Baskiti, they came, they destroyed, they evaporated. The Jabunus, they came, they destroyed, they evaporated. Can we have a different situation now? Can we trust these people at this juncture? I don't know. Personally, I don't trust them, and I don't believe that they can have much impact. So we love Chamisa, the rest must follow. Yes, that is true. So Team Zimbabwe, my view and my conclusion is that in as much as we need unity, we can unite after elections. That is my view. We can unite after elections. If anybody wants to contest, they can say, Chamisa, you are going to be the candidate. We are going to have our party Zoom, the other Nzanundonga, the other Mchongowoyo. Then everybody contests without presidential candidates. They contest for my MP seats and so forth. After the elections, people can unite. From the mandate. Do we have people who occupy a mandate? Can I pass now? So I believe that can work. So thank you very much for coming. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you very much for your support. This is my view. Let's continue to filter in the comments about my views, a comrade Tsenengamo. That is his view. And I've given you my view. And I have read some views right here. Thank you very much for your support. Thank you very much for coming. So here in Zimbabwe, we have a problem of electricity. So I have a small power item. So sometimes, kurirwa and my lights and everything. So I don't know if I will be able to come back again, but I hope. So I'm working to finish a bigger model of free energy, and I hope I will have the much needed parts in time so that we finish this project and we begin to see if we can sell some of these things. So the problem in Zimbabwe just need kutivano improvise not wait and say. Okay, Anzina Coletan Leia, Chamisa is the ring leader, yes. So in any case here, if there is to be unity, Chamisa is going to lead. That is my view. Cindy Songwenyo Xavier Zanu, Chamisa is CC. So we can't work with Chamisa. Okay. Chamisa said everyone is working as caretakers. So the door is open for everyone positions tomorrow. I don't believe the door is open for everyone. Mnangagwa might come tomorrow and say, I want to contest for president in the CCC. Is the door open for him? The door is not open for everyone. This is a caretaker leadership, yes. But to say the door is open for everyone, I disagree, because I believe that at a certain point, at a certain stage, we will need to go to Congress. We will need to have the issue of leadership being discussed, etc. But certainly not to flood the gates for everyone, because their behavior when they come close. Kasukuwere just like Kupe. Okay. The story of Madam Kupe is becoming controversial. A lot of people are suggesting that she's a spy, etc. But let's wait and see what is going to happen with Amai Kupe. Matamanda Beatrice Koko. What is needed here is have the ZANU-PF of today. Kasukuwere has to remain a ZANU-PF member, but in 2023 he has to support Nelson Chamisa so that ZANU-PF go back to the drawing table. Yes, I agree with you here. I believe that if Xavier Kasukuwere want change in Zimbabwe, he should back Nelson Chamisa. He should campaign for Nelson Chamisa. He should encourage the comrades in ZANU-PF to vote for Nelson Chamisa. Then after that, Nelson Chamisa can consider to incorporate people like Xavier Kasukuwere. That is, if there is a need to do so. Because the funny part is that, remember that in 2017, the people were mobilized by MDC to support that coup of Emerson Mnangagwa. But after that, Chinamasa came and said, this was our project, this was our thing, same as Chinotimba, same as, because to ZANU-PF, it's about positions, it's about chairs, it's about occupation of seats, not about development of Zimbabwe. That is different with us. Some of us right now, we don't care if we are incorporated in anything. We don't need any positions right now. What we need is a better Zimbabwe, because we have business interests to pursue. We need to build Zimbabwe, but pursuing the business avenues, because we have a lot of issues, a lot of ideas on the table, which we need to pursue. But the problem is that the ZANU-PF people will say, we take 70%, you take 30% from your idea, and that cannot work. So that is the reason why you are seeing some of us pursuing change. We need to run this economy through business, and some people want positions through politics. So that is the difference. The difference. So when we have a lot of people who want positions, it's always chaos. So I believe that I have overstayed. I believe that I spent much time that I anticipated. So thank you very much for coming. Let me see if I can come with another program, because I now have power. So it means some gadgets can now work what I want. I also now have Wi-Fi, which means I can have a support in terms of my work here. Jacking Gwenyas Kasukuwere is ZANU brain, that's the problem. Otherwise needs to paging. And thank you very much for your contributions, guys. Thank you very much for coming. I love you all. You are so wonderful. You are a wonderful family. Ngatingo subscribe, ngatingo like, and rukumbirisa. Like, more subscriber. Then so I'm going to find the updates. The Honorable Job Sikala Zakamira say. Then if I find anything, I will bring it right here. I was busy today. I was at work, so I couldn't come. Maskati said that is the reason why Ndandakanyarara. So I'm back now. I need to find out so that we can talk, so that we can have a conversation regarding the issue of Honorable Job Sikala and other comrades. But the news I have received today is that another guy was picked by the police today. He was arrested in connection with the Nyatsime issue. So definitely tonight, if not tonight, maybe tomorrow morning, I will see. If I get time tonight, I will come with a certain issue which is linking the Nyatsime problems. So I will come with it, so that we continue to talk about this Nyatsime issue. We continue to find solutions regarding that matter. Thank you very much for coming. Thank you very much for your support. I love you all. Let's register to vote. And ndakaisa an issue panapa kunocheka voter registration details ako. You have to follow. The information is on the screen. Just dial 265# and see whether you are registered, and see that if your details are correct. If you are in South Africa and you are registered, just use bvrinspection.sec.org.zw to check for your voter registration details and see if everything is in order. We are doing it for delimitation because it's important for us to participate. Ndozvo zvinotibatsira 2023 tonoti maconstituencies edu anenge akamira sei, constituencies and wards. Thank you very much. I love you all. Panapa pabvike ndikauya panapa I usually overstay. So handisi kuziva kuti chii chichaitika pano. It seems as if my system yaita zvimwe zviya, so I don't have any option to leave. I don't know how I'm going to leave here. So thank you very much. Regai ndione kuti ndogadzirisa sei nyaya dzangu panapa ndibude pana. Thank you very much.
Yeah.